Hello everybody! This is our very first time to do a series, and I'm very excited. I thought that I would go ahead and share with you how I am going to do series. I'm going to do them in chronological order. However, I am not going to do them all at once. For instance, today's is the first book of the Kidsboro Series. I probably will not finish the Kidsboro Series until at least the end of this year. I'll have other things interspersed. That is just to make sure that I remain interested. Like, in real life, people don't normally read series all at one time. There are some books I can't read all at one time. So, I'm going to intersperse my series reading with other series or other books, standalone books that I really like. The other reason is that a lot of people may not want to see me do, four videos in a row of the Kidsboro series, or like 5 or 6 videos in a row of Percy Jackson, which starts next week, by the way. So, that's how I'm going to do things. Let's get started.
A few years ago, a book-obsessed girl's mother said,
"You know, pretty soon they'll stop printing books altogether and the world will be overtaken by Kindles."
This girl, terrified by the prospect, took to Amazon to buy a physical copy of all her favorite books. The result? A bookshelf filled with the best books ever written, most of which without a single crack in the backing. Unacceptable? Absolutely. Thus begins a year-long mission to read and review every single one in alphabetical order. Is she crazy? Probably. This is the Favorite Book Project 2015.
Welcome to the Kidsboro Series by Marshal Younger. Most of y'all will never have heard of this one, and I'm so excited to present it to you. This is a book written by a writer for a radio series called Adventures in Odyssey. Adventures in Odyssey is done by Focus on the Family. They're a Christian organization, and Adventures in Odyssey is the radio series that they have been putting on since the 80s. It is fabulous. You can go, probably not on YouTube, you can go to their website, it's witsend.org, and you can start listening to their series and catch up on everything. And there's a lot of free episodes floating around in the annals of the interwebs. And it's just really great, extremely well done. And this book series is no exception. The Kidsboro series takes place in Odyssey, where the radio series that is playing off of also takes place. Odyssey is this small town. It centers around this kind of older fella named Wit, who is the owner of this ice cream shop in Odyssey, and all the kids come and like mess around in there, and there's all these cool inventions and all this random weird stuff happens. It's just a lot of fun. You don't really need that background though to enjoy these books. There's like some random cameos of people that are like normal people that are in Adventures in Odyssey. However, this book has its own set of characters and its own storylines, and so you're not going to need that background in order to understand what's going on. The main character's name is Ryan Cummings. He is a little, 12-year-old kid. The kids in this book, I'll tell you later, the kids in this book don't act like 12-year-old, 10, 12, 13, 10, there's like 10 to 13-year-old kids. They don't act like they're 10 to 13. They understand life a lot more than I did at 10 to 13. They're a lot less ditzy. They're way smarter than I ever was. But, that makes it more fun to read for us older people. So anyway, you have Ryan Cummings, and he wants to be a mayor someday when he grows up. So he goes to, the whatever you call it. I was homeschooled, so I don't really know. The career day at school. and he goes to the mayor's office, and he's all excited to be, you know, with the mayor for a day, and it doesn't actually work out that way, and so he's kind of upset and sad, and a lot of his friends are also sad. So Mr. Whitaker says, you know what, why don't we set you up your own town in the back in my woods? We can make little, like, houses for all of you, and you can be the mayor, Ryan, and, you know, this other girl wants to be a policewoman, so she can be the policeman, and then you have all these people, and eventually they get more other people to come in, so there's like 30 or so people in the town, and it's their misadventures as they try to set up a government. The thing I love about this book is how it's educational, but it doesn't feel educational. It's all about thinking through how a government works and how it's supposed to work and what the reason that we have a government and everything is. And it's helping you reason through that while interspersing laugh out loud humor. I still laugh out loud at some of the things that they put in this book. And you also have, as you get into it, you also understand that there's a little family drama going on, so you have a lot of different things going on emotionally, and things that are funny and just interesting. So it's cute, it's sweet, it's entertaining, it'll take you no time to read, and it's intriguing and a little bit fascinating to think about, well, what if the kids decided to set up a town? I don't know about you guys, but I had always kind of dreamed that that would be a thing sometime. When I was little, I imagined having a little car that I could actually drive on the road, and, you know, I'd have my little snacks in the back and just drive around. So if you were a kid who ever wanted to pretend to be an adult, you'll be able to live through these kids and see what that might have actually been like. And, you know, maybe you would have liked it, maybe you wouldn't. It's really interesting and fun to read, and so I would suggest it to everyone who ever wanted to be an adult when they were a kid. I love this book. This is sad how much I enjoy these things. They're for like 12-year-olds. Okay. I want to know for anyone, and I really hope that anyone who hasn't read these will try to find them somewhere. It's probably really hard. I'm going to look after this and see if I can find them online somewhere for y'all all to read, because I'm sure they're out of print now. But anyway, for those of y'all who have just read the first book, I want you to tell me what you think that whole deal is about at the end, near the end, when the kid comes up to Ryan and starts calling him a different name and insisting his name is something else. I don't know. I don't know what I thought at that point, because that was so long ago, and I know the story now. It's a cool story. I love this thing. I do only have one really thing that I dislike highly, and I will probably bring that up more next video, because it's more of a thing then. Anyway, these are so good. They're so good. Alrighty. See y'all later.